considerable risks that have been emerging with the use of this vaccine so far. Of course, a number of deaths may have occurred after vaccination, but that is not going to be linked with the vaccination itself, but it's just occurring at the same time. So far, we have not really spotted something along the line of what have been stated here. Nevertheless, as said, we will continue to monitor if anything will be occurring also with the use of this vaccine that I may have to remind you, in the European Union, we are talking almost around 60 million doses already administered so far.
Thank you very much. I'm now reading Naomi Kreske from Bloomberg's question. I think we already touched on this, but I'm going to nevertheless ask it. So if we look at these numbers, it seems that the risk of side effects would outweigh the deaths presented for people under age 40 at a low infection rate. Is this correct? Does this mean that in places with infection rates at 55 per 100,000 cases daily, it doesn't make sense to use this vaccine for younger people? Dr. Arlett, please.
So, just to remind, the conclusion is that the overall benefit risk of this vaccine is positive in all adult age categories, and that's not changed by the contextualisation exercise we're presenting today. We need to see that these are specific comparisons of blood clots against individual benefits. So deaths avoided, hospitalisations avoided, and intensive care unit admissions avoided. And what we see is that there are benefits in all age categories in some scenarios. And that the benefits of vaccination go up with age and the benefits of vaccination go up with the background infection rate. We do this exercise to support decision-making by the Member States, who can then use the model and use the data in their local situation to optimise the use of the vaccines. Thank you.
I'm now taking the last question from Helen Collis from Politico.
Hi there, thank you. Just going back, Noel, to your last comments about another full benefit of risk evaluation needed to change any marketing authorisation. You said you're waiting for more data from member states, and once you have that process, that evaluation will take place. Am I understanding that rightly? And if that's correct, when do you anticipate having this complete data set to do that? Thank you.
Mr. Bachon, please.
Yes, I mean, it's not only from member states. I mean, there will also be real-world evidence that we will be seeing. There will be data which will have to be provided by the company. Don't forget, we issued a conditional marketing authorization with studies that have to be performed by the marketing authorization holders within tight time frames. And we are also conducting studies ourselves through programs that we have established with some of the academia. So all this information will be coming in. And it's not only a matter of this particular vaccine. For any product and any medicine or vaccine that is being authorized, we will continuously have evaluating data that is coming in terms of benefits and risks. So this is going to be an ongoing exercise. If, of course, at a given moment in time, we would see that the benefits no longer outweigh the risks, then we are in a completely different situation. But we are not yet at this stage. As we are saying, the overall benefit risk is positive. We have contextualized the risk for the different age groups, and the member states have information in order to see how this best fits in their national vaccination programs. If more information becomes available which alters this particular situation, then of course we have to pursue and undertake the necessary steps.
Thank you very much for your questions and for attending this press briefing. If you have any further questions, please follow up with our press office at press@ema.europa.eu. And to remind you, please look out for the full assessment report, which will be published early next week on our website at ema.europa.eu. Thanks a lot and goodbye.